So here's 3 reasons why a lot of people fail when it comes to using social media to want to grow their business, or not just grow their business, but their exposure, which long term is for growth in a business. Now, I hate the word marketing. This is so weird coming from me, right? But I really do hate the word marketing because it makes it feel as if you don't even have a connection with the consumer. It's almost as if door-to-door salespeople, right? No one calls it a sales setting or a sales call or a sales whatever. They just say, hey, it's a strategy session, or it's a free consultation, when really you're there to sell them, right? So yeah, that word marketing, it really doesn't make a connection. And 3 reasons why a lot of people fail when it comes to actually putting their business online and getting all these eyes on it, and therefore goes to sales and then long-term growth, is because first, they give up. They give up and they don't have any consistency on posting content every day, whether it's every day, every other week, or not every other week, every other day. If you're doing it every other week, it's like you're not even doing it. But really, people aren't consistent with it. They give up too quickly, and then they say it doesn't work. Really, you only tried it for a week. And that's why it's not working, because you haven't gave it a month. You haven't gave it 2 months. So in most cases, it's not gonna work if you give it so little time. Reason number 2 is because they may not have the right content that their consumer wants to see. Now, what do I mean by this? If you're selling steak to a vegetarian, the vegetarian will never buy from you. Same with your content. If you're not giving your audience what they want to see from you, then you're never actually gonna get them to engage in further posts. Now, how do you do this? Well, you obviously have to put out as much content as possible. Be very broad with the spectrum. Just post content, right? And then from that, see what gets the most engagement, see what works, and double down on that. Do more of what works, because you're not the judge to what works. Your market is. And if you do that, if you post all this content, right? And then you go back to the drawing board a week later, 2 weeks later, and say, okay, this is what got the most engagement. This is what's working for us. So now double down on that. Do more of that, because obviously that proved to work, right? So that's how you find out what content you should be posting. Number 3, last but not least, is they feel like, oh, you know what, social media is not for us. Everyone, almost everyone that I speak to at some point has felt that social media is not for their business. Because no, my business is different, and we do this and we're not like so I've heard it all, really. And every business has the potential to grow using social media platforms, whether you believe that or not. All social media is a party where everyone is hanging out at, okay? From that party, you can then take them to, a more comfortable setting where you can talk back and forth of what their needs are and what it is that you can do for them with your offer. So from the party, you take them to a more comfortable setting, which can be your house, it can be your office, right? Where you go back and forth on, what is it that you need? What have you tried before? Okay, well, how do you think we can help you, right? From there, they're more warmed up to you because they've already seen about you from your social media content, and now they're more warmed up to a sale. So all social media is a party that everyone is hanging out at, okay? Your customers are hanging out at that party, okay? His customers are hanging out at that party. Her customers are hanging out at that party. Everyone's at that party because everyone's on social media. Now, Your job is to how can you get them from that party to come to me, and from there we close the sale. So how do you do that? That's where the strategy kicks in, right? All these pieces of the puzzle need to be put together in order for you to actually get people coming from the party to you, to your customer list, okay? So a lot of people fail with social media because they really don't think it's right for them. They don't think that they have the right content. And really, it's just all about taking action on what it is that you have to do to find out what to do next. And from there, you grow bigger and better down the road, okay? Hope this helped and hope this gave you some insight. Let me know if you want some one-on-one help. I'm more than happy to open up what it is that you have now and kind of give you, let's say, more of a strategy that you can take so you can apply it to your business from now on, okay? See you guys later.